Hey everybody, welcome to part 4 of Front Mission. We're jumping in. We had a pretty successful last part, so we're going to hope to continue the trend, but just by virtue of saying that we're going to continue the trend, I bet you that things are going to go very wrong. I think it's against the terms of service to talk about that video game. It's probably on some sort of Twitch block list, right? Coming right out the gate with it, are we not? I'll look it up. I'll look it up offline. We'll see if we can do a back mission stream one day. Let me go into the shop. Let me go into setup. I wanted to show you all. So I did a little bit of grinding offline, just a little bit. Well, there was the other set of missions, right? That you can go in, you can play as the other side of the war. I was thinking about doing that if people wanted to see it, but I wanted to jump in here. So I upgraded ZX. ZX has got a punchy arm. Instead of the Tonfa, just because it does more damage. You also have a different body. I upgraded the legs. Toad, he looks more frog-like these days. He's got a little Tonfa club, like not a Tonfa, but like a little just like club to bash enemies over the head with. Sean's got some more missiles, got a grenade launcher, got a new arm for punching. Kate's got a punchy arm. Got a grenade launcher for keeping distance. Like, these two are going to be my distance units, along with Classy. So these three, I say as Classy also has a club. You can see the double missile launchers are there and in effect. Reaction also punchy arm. I did a lot more kind of punchy arm setup. I figured the cowboy needs to get in there, needs to hit things, but there's another reason which I'll talk about. We have our new mech, Trojan. So Hans joined at the end of the last mission. We're going to upgrade them. But I left Laz, I left Ghost, and I left Mechs unupgraded, so we can upgrade them together. I can show you some of the things I learned, we can figure it out, and we will upgrade Trojan along the way. So if you go to pilot status, I say this like it's a tutorial, right? I still haven't gotten any abilities for any of my characters, but I understand a little bit better how the levels work. You get experience per, and Megs kind of posted this last chat or last stream, but you get experience per using the different abilities. So short weapons, you'll get stronger. Long weapons, you'll get stronger with long weapons, etc. But there's certain point thresholds. When you hit those point thresholds, you get the skills. And every character has different point thresholds and different skills that they can even learn. So you don't even really unless you look at a guide, you don't even really know who could potentially learn what. You just kind of have to go with some things. However, these two characters here, if we look at Alder, when I got Alder, he came with Stun 1, which I didn't even realize at the time. So Stun 1 is in the melee category. It's a fist, move. You stop the opponent from giving you a counterattack. So I was like, oh, he has Stun 1 and I don't punch things? I should probably let him punch things so he could use his melee ability. And if you look at Meiwa over here, she has double, which is also melee, which she has a chance of punching twice in the same round. So I was like, okay, well, she clearly also needs a punch weapon or a fist to punch things. So I was kind of denying these characters the abilities they came with by not using them that way. So a lot of the tweaking was to handle that, right? And all of that being said, I wanted to look at some of the new upgrades. We're going to start with Laz. We need to figure out what we're doing with Laz. If Laz dies, it's game over. So part of me wants to gear him up in the best way possible always. I don't want him to go up to 100 weight because that's ridiculous. I think I'll take the Zoraid. Let's look at the arms. We want to put more power on these arms. We might just go Zelts across the board because they have less weight. And then legs wise, we can do the funny things. We can make them really short. I saw the options for really short legs, and they made me laugh about as much as the cowboy boots did, because I was just thinking their running animation is already funny. What if they're just little teeny tiny guys running around? And call it stank. Yeah, get more stank on it. You get it. But I still also kind of want the units to look a little different, just because it adds a little bit more to the game, in a sense that How do I explain what I'm trying to say? It gives them more recognizable identity outside of just grabbing the best thing for everybody, which is objectively correct. Personality, thank you. It's objectively correct to just say, hey, here's the best stuff, get it. But what if we keep a little bit of personality? We don't need the absolute best stuff on everybody as I gear up the absolute best stuff that I can find on Laz over here. Doesn't have stealth camos affected by the appearance, have fun with it. It's just that the gear is just stronger. It just is, right? So we got a new machine gun that came out. We have a new rifle. It's a lot of good accuracy on that, actually. But if we lose our grenade launcher, yeah, I kind of want to keep my range. I think I just upgrade to the new grenade launcher. I think that's fine. I think this is fine. This will work for Laz. Let's do Ghost next. Big old tanky body. Let's see. Yeah, we could do this one. This will work. We'll just give him the best arms I can give him. This has got the best accuracy, so I'm going to keep that. Again, best accuracy, so I'm going to get that. Legs-wise. Tall guy. That brings him down to 89, so he can run around. This ruins his weight. We'll give him these legs. He's kind of more of a short weapon user. Put the cool backpack on. And then weapons-wise, let's see. I want to give him the better gun as well. And these all raise his weight, so we'll stick with that. That'll be fine. Actually, let me look at left shoulder. Can I get the better shield? There was a better shield, right? There is, but it brings him up to the next weight, so he's good as he is. And he's pretty much got the same exact mech. You know how we just talked about personality, and then here we are, just totally not doing that? It's just Ghost. It's Ghost Laz. That's all it is. Let's get Mechs in here. I need to do one thing. Mechs has requested that she be a different color. So while I'm in here, I'm going to make her purple. That's like a soft purple. That's like a plum. That's pink? Yeah, I guess that is pink. It looks purple to me. Oh, that's a very bright purple. Anyone's fine? We'll go for the more plum purple then. I like the plum purple. I am going to give you the Zelt. And I'm going to give you the Frost, the Frost. I can also put you on tank treads. I can give you little legs. I'll give you legs that keep your movement intact. I think movement's going to be one of the keys to just this video game in general, right? Being able to go places and do things sounds good. Sounds good to me. I'll give you the nice backpack. And then that'll work. And then we got our last mech here. So we just got them after the... Actually, hold on. I say that. I forgot to upgrade your weapons. Shotgun's pretty good. Shotgun's got some good range on it. Got some good hit rate, too. We'll give you the shotgun. Hell yeah. So... Puppy comes in here from time to time, so Puppy's gonna get a vehicle. Parts-wise, let's do the backpack first. Give me the new backpack. Puppy can look all kinds of crazy. That's all kinds of crazy. That's kind of funny. I'm gonna use this one. Nobody looks like this. This is really weird, and I love it. And I want really good accuracy. It is a door wedge. I love it. It can be tank legs like ZX, but we can go really short legs. You get plus movement with the really short legs. We'll go really short legs. We're just going crazy over here. Let's get some weapons on you. We already have that on there, so we don't have to worry about that. What about in the hands? What are we doing for the hands? Also, what kind of character is this? I'm just kind of loading you up with more missiles. I don't know if that's really, like, doing anything for me dramatically or not. Grenade launcher to keep more range. See if we can get weapons to stay under 70. We can't. Is there any way we can just drop a little bit of weight? Like a little bit? We can get the bone. I don't want the bone though, that's kind of weak by comparison to where we're at now. We would lose a missile arm if we did that. This lets us drop some weight. We'll go for this arm. Did that really even open up anything for us? Not really. It's probably fine. You could punch stuff. We'll punch stuff. We can get a second bazooka. Or we can just put a machine gun on him. Now, you know what? I like having move 20. We'll just do no weapon, and that'll be fine. Paint-wise, let's go for some sort of... What's a good hacker color? Caution. Caution tape. That works for me. Alright. I could sell the rest of this stuff, but I'm pretty good when it comes to where I'm at. I'm going to save. And also, in a little bit of the off-stream grinding that I did, I noticed in the arena there was like another combat that I could do, so I saved it for stream. And now for our main event, Freedom's champion Gregorio Kong Myas versus the newest star of the arena, Jorg Sturm Rain. Kong versus Blaster. Look at this dude. Stun level 1, huh? That looks good. And it's over. Still the undefeated champion Kong. Will no one end his reign? Challenge Kong. Let's do it. Who are we gonna challenge Kong with, though? Looks like he can give quite the beating to whoever we put in front of him. Toad's got some good armor and some good dodge. Maybe Toad can do it. Let's try it. Let's see if we can get in there. Let's see if we can take him out. We're about the same. Those misses aren't going to help. Okay, actually, here's a good chance to learn. So, the stun just make me go... It's like Pokemon. It's like paralysis. Don't punch my lights out. Okay, don't stun me. Hit the body. Nice. Hit the body successful. Got his ass. Congratulations, you won the match. How did you... I can't believe it. I need a favor from you. I want to join your squad. There's a lot I can learn from a pilot like you. Kong has joined your squad. I got a Windows noise at the exact same time that Kong joined my squad. I wonder if that came through on stream, because it was perfect timing. It's Kong joined your squad. Boo-doo-doo-doo. We got Kong over here. You heard it? That's great. That was wonderful. Thank you, Windows. Thank you, Dark Souls. Oh, we can make Kong. We can make Kong super fast. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Kong's just gonna be real quick. With tank legs. Yeah. Yeah. What's melee? That's melee. Backpack. Even quicker? Wait, 18 movement. How can we bump that up? We can bump that up like this. 22 movement. That's pretty fast. That's pretty quick. We could bring it down to 21 by giving him some sort of missile to actually initiate on enemies with. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to take that Tonfo away. So let me go do this. Set up. Vehicle. No Tonfa for you. Oh, actually, if I give you... That was just the other Tonfa. Give you no weapon. You're just gonna run up and punch people and fire your missile. That's all you're gonna do. Can I give you the shield? I can give you a shield. We'll put a shield on you. That won't mess with your movement. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We're gonna have to give you a different color, though. Just so you stand out a little bit more, and I know who the hell you are. What screams, I'm gonna go run at them? It would be some type of red, right? We can do like a kind of camo green. I can roll with that. That's pretty good. While I'm in here, I equipped new backpacks, which actually means that I have more item slots for these characters. I want to make sure that I actually set those up. And I think we just gave one... Yeah, we got no items on Kong. Awesome. Alright. Now we're going to save. And we're going to proceed to the next mission. Liberation of Freedom City of the UCS is complete, but the war is not over yet. It's our turn to advance in enemy territory. Your next mission is to secure the area near the border town of Lark. Ugh, long day, friends. Lark Valley. We're looking for a prime location to establish a forward base. Some UCS units may still be roaming the area. Clear them out. I can clear them out. I can do that. I got robots. At least one. Everybody's upgraded now. Everybody's we're gonna roll. We're gonna keep this up. Oh wow, actually, well, first of all, new map. Second of all, sad music. What happened here? The war happened. This town is where one of the earliest and fiercest battles was fought. Most of the civilians didn't make it out in time. The root of all evil. Excuse me? I'm responsible for this, but I'm still alive, while the people who lived here... Oh, man. He's taking it all on his own shoulders. I have contact straight ahead. Alonzer! Molly? Get out of my town. Soldiers ain't welcome here. What the hell? A survivor? Didn't you hear me? I told you to get out. Contacts. Multiple. Dead ahead. Oh, they're back, eh? Is that Pee-wee's brother? Looks just like Pee-wee. And Pee-wee's been pretty incredible. Also, this map looks pretty sick. I know it's just like a destroyed beach-ish town, but I like it. Pee-wee is eternal. That's the one! That's the civvy who took out our advanced troops! Be careful. Surround her and light her up. Pee-wee's sister? Oh, we could put... Okay, we can't put everybody on the field. Somebody's gonna have to stay home. Who's staying home? Who is my... Why does everyone in the 19 look a drug dealer? 1990s afternoon after school special? I can see it. I can see it 100%. I just upgraded everybody. I don't want to leave anybody that has a skill behind. Alright, that's mission 1. I don't really want to leave Puppy behind because, you know, we just upgraded Puppy. I guess I can leave Classy behind. I'll leave Classy behind. I haven't been super impressed by Paul, but maybe I'm completely wrong. Look at the squad. Look at them. We got all the colors of the rainbow just chilling. All right, what's going on? Molly is in Tommy. Molly's level 5. This is the character that took out all of your advanced troops? 27 health, 22, 22, and 24? This character? Level 5? What level are you guys? 9? Okay. Alright. Well, what do we got? What are we looking at? We got machine guns. We got missiles. We got machine guns. Little skinny guys are the missile guys, huh? What do we got over here behind this building? More missile guys? Looks like 2 missile guys. Okay. Alright, let's figure this out. I think we just move towards the enemy, right? Like, what else is there to do? Turn 1, go get them. Take some missiles and make the shots. I was thinking this was Fire Emblem for a second, and I had to actually go talk to the enemy to recruit them. But it doesn't look like it. I probably could send 2 squads out to deal with the enemies. Who has... You have the chaffs? We could send 2 squads out. Actually, you can go a little further, just so you get a bigger lane for next turn. Yeah, this will work. And then Pee-wee, where are you gonna go? Pee-wee, you're kind of your own man. I kind of trust you anywhere on the map. Also, looks like our friend's gonna take some missiles and die. All right. So my squad down here... Wow, that's exactly what's going to happen. They do kind of look like tiny soldier toys. You're right. Also, yeah, dead on, huh? Molly, you done? Enemy Pee-wee go on to the north? Kate, you're in play. You have a bazooka. I just want you to know that. Alright, is this like assist? Molly, what's the schmoove here? Unfortunately, it looks like a lot of my guys have to move around a lot of their guys. Especially Molly putting themselves there is going to make it hard to support. But that's why we got long-range weapons. Let's go for the missile units first. Take them out. Oh, cool. Do we have, like, sand from the... or dust from the dust storm kind of on our characters? That's really neat. I want to hit the same target. I do not want to split target. Get him! the legs out. Got a lot of XP. I think it was implying that Molly took out, they said the front guard, so maybe it was like the weaker group, like maybe it was level 1, level 3 characters, but I'm with you. I was thinking like, oh, okay, Molly handled it, huh? Except now it's just gonna explode. Like there's no way that Molly survives another turn, which makes me think, I don't know, I can't really heal them or do anything about it. I kind of could just move to support this group over here. What's the range on these guys? I will forever hit the wrong buttons. 3 to 5. So then go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get Punch Man in there. Punch Man can mess them up. Pee-wee can support. Maybe they'll target Pee-wee instead. Sean can cover Punch Man with the chaff. And then next turn, Punch Man is going to punch. Only wrong buttons at the wrong time, the right buttons, the right buttons at the wrong... Alright, Parappa the Rappa. I'm gonna be real. I didn't even realize these guys were here. Good news. I'm still moving in a way that doesn't make that the worst mistake. Wow, especially after opening with that volley. That's strong as all hell. I do know. Thank you. Let's see if I can just take this one out. Not quite. Not quite. I have a lot of extreme violence to go around. You want to do it? You want to get him? Come on, puppy. Nice work. All right, went from not knowing they were there to goodbye. Good job, Molly. Damn you. Get out. Get the hell out. All right, it doesn't look like a game over, Laz. It just looks like Molly got their ass whooped. That little run was... These little runs are great. Oh, and they are hitting Pee-wee. All right, Pee-wee, do your job. Pee-wee, I'm gonna praise you to the end of time. You've been the best addition to the squad since you've joined. I bet this little truck's got some real good AC. Oh, interesting. Okay, you're not gonna go for Punch Man? Okay. Alright. Whatever you say. You're gonna come up on Puppy's side. Yeah, jab! You're gonna go for Punch Man, right? No! Okay. They're dedicated. They're going right for reaction. Except for enemy Pee-wee. Enemy Pee-wee's just getting the hell out. Alright, let's cover this side. So, what do I want to do? I have stun, so I think I should try to use it. So let's get in there and let's punch him. We stunned him. And then he woke up immediately! Good. Good ability. Good ability use. Killing it. We're killing it out there. I mean, well, okay, then we're actually killing it immediately. Let's bring Punch Man out. Let's try him out. New unit, right? Nice punch. Nice punch received. Pee-wee's gonna try to just hold him here. Do Pee-wee things. Alright, Droid. let's just go for it, right? We just put more damage out. Ghost might be able to finish this guy off. Alright, yep. Just gonna wait for the surprise second half of this mission, because so far, this has been pretty clean. Not bad. Level ups all around. I'm actually gonna have you go in here, ZX, and see if you can finish him off. You definitely can. That's a lot of XP too. Alright, what are we working with on this side? We'll bring Toad over here, because otherwise Toad can't actually get into combat. Hit him with the hand rod. Never mind. We won't hit him with the hand rod. We need to get better missile launchers on Sean. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit better. We got 3 people down here, so I think we should move up and support. So, Kate, you're in. Kate, you missed. Kate, they also missed. and nothing happened. I mean, you can't shake what's unshakable, friend. You can throw as many missiles as you want on the board. It's just not happening. You do need better missile launchers. After this mission, we will get you better missile launchers. It will happen. Everybody having punch as their big move right now is pretty fantastic. Also, I think reaction is about to have to recover something. Probably use it to repair on the body next turn. Stun level 1 after I got hit. Yeah, we're gonna have to move this way. Actually fight the enemies over here before they get behind us. Actually, you know, I say that, but I changed my mind. I want to fight the missile people. I want to get the missile people off the board. So I'm going to have Mechs try to finish off with the machine gun. Almost. Well, that's not quite what I wanted to have happen. I think we just move here. And we just go for the body, see if we get it. Okay, we got it. That worked. ZX leveled up. And now, come on, we still got Pee-wee over here. We can bring Pee-wee in. Yeah, doing work. Doing a lot of work. Toad, machine gun. Take a casual shotgun to the body. Sean, missile launchers. Alright, one less weapon. Kate. Punch him? Good punch, good punch. I'm gonna have reaction recover. I'm gonna have Puppy Fire more missiles. I was kind of actually hoping 2 of those would hit the arm, but I can't complain too much. I didn't even check to see what level that guy was. I wonder how much of a beating. Maybe that's the super boss here. Maybe that's the real problem. Yeah, guard. I guess you're their target. Reaction. I guess it's just you. ZX go in, punch him. Good punch. We're gonna have to move Rock Sock'em Robots. I like how whenever your character gets hit, it's the best to me because you rock back and forth because of the tank legs. I really enjoy it. Let's bring Toad in. Yeah, you're doing that. You're hitting him with a Dempsey roll. I like it. I like the way you're thinking. I should have probably had your character more on punch weapons from the beginning, but it is what it is. Alright, we were really hoping to get the arm there, but that's okay. Just knock the whole body out with Puppy. We take that. Oh, we got an ability! Aim at selected. Oh my god. Chat, we can finally stop rolling the dice, at least with one character, and we can pick a body part to hit. That's a game changer if I've ever seen one. For one character, the casino is finally closed. Oh, I'm so happy to see that. Yeah, no, that's incredible. I guess we got that from using long-range attacks, right? Because that's all I did with Puppy since I put her on the table. Jesus Christ. Okay, Puppy's about to be MVP. Thinking to myself, I'm gonna be stupid and lose Laz, like, after being so far ahead and being like, nothing can stop me, I'm so far ahead. Alright, looks like Mechs can't get into combat from where she was positioned. Ghost can get up here. Same thing, we're just basically out of missiles. Okay, that's fine. Pee-wee's still doing the thing. And also the commander's just a little chunky, so nothing super scary. Just a little bit of a bigger HP bar. We've handled big HP bars in the past. We can handle this one. Punchman going punch. Punchman about to lose an arm. Let me see. I gotta test it now. So if I attack and I pick this, oh man, body shots? Friends, it's over. The world is open to me and I can see it all. That's incredible. We're Battletech now. For those who don't know, I mean, I guess everybody here has been seeing what's going on, but you can't target specific body parts, so being able to do that finally changes everything. gonna have the Pee-wee go in here, Pee-wee's Playhouse. Take a shotgun blast like a champ. Probably gonna have to retreat soon. I don't want to leave him in there too much. Also, Laz, you're kind of not being as effective as the rest of your crew. Probably just the weapons I chose to give you. My bad. Let's get the Mechs up here. That insignia of the Canyon Crows, we're doomed! Oh, wow, okay. At least you know. Ow! Hey! Not you two! Not you two! Okay. I had flashbacks just now. Let's go for it. Body shot. Nice. Just get both of them, why don't you? Just level up, why don't you? Can we... What do we need to accomplish here? We could start moving some people towards the middle. Grenade? Alright. It's always when it flies super slow that it gets the extra laugh out of me. Just the impending doom, watching it go across the board. Oh, we got that truck over there, huh? Well, let's go for it. Let's start going in that direction. We can have the squad on the right go in towards the middle, and have our middle squad go over and punch that truck on the left. That's the plan. Toad in there. Machine gun. Ow! How tall do y'all think these robots are? I mean, they're pretty damn tall, right? But what do you think in feet? Thinking 60? 60 foot? Bigger? Bigger than that? I'm just curious. They're about 2 stories tall? Yeah, 60 would probably be too crazy. That's pretty big, though. I think somebody will have to see if I'm telling the truth or not, because I'm not sure, but I think Gundams are like 60 feet tall, aren't they? Also, I might lose Pee-wee if I'm not careful. I'm just gonna guard, so I don't have that happen. Alright, good guard. Alright. Don't lose your arm. Don't do it. You can gain a level, though. Oh, he's got a lot of... You see all that experience in short? I feel like I'm gonna get another skill soon. I feel like it. It's gotta happen. 18 feet? Okay. Just curious. That's still terrifying, isn't it? Just imagine, like, seeing these guys walking down the street at you. That'd freak me the hell out. But they're probably closer to the idea of a walking tank than a Gundam is. Gundams are just titans, if I'm remembering correctly. 60 feet is no joke. Unless I just pulled that out of nowhere. Somebody could double check that on my behalf as well, I would appreciate. I thought I heard it somewhere before, but maybe not. Again, it could have just been a combination of facts that I pulled from multiple places and then just applied it to Gundams, right? I know the Big Zam's pretty big. I made it up. How big's a Gundam? Big Zam! Big Zam's 60 feet. Old Game Grumps bit playing in my head. Man, I know the Game Grumps are still doing it, but they're... I don't want to... I was going to say that they're old now, and I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying I was watching Game Grumps when they first got together. That's the JonTron stuff now, and, like, it's just crazy that they're still doing as well as they're doing. Man, that sounds bad, too. I'm happy they're still online, and it's crazy to me that they've been online for a long time. Congratulations! Olsen's not going to be happy. I'd prefer a balling out by Olsen over that old lady's ghost haunting me. Uh-oh. Molly's not. I am happy they can afford their internet connection. Thank you. You got it. You got the message. Molly's fine. Why do you want us to leave this place? Why? I'll tell you why. It's because people like you know that women of Lark Valley, lost their children to this war. And even those mothers, they died in the fires that raised this town. I'm the only survivor, and it's my duty to make sure soldiers don't defile this town anymore. Oh, man. Captain's brooding. We got a hero Yui on our hands. I'm responsible for starting this war. Kill me and you'll get your revenge. So if it wasn't for you, all this war, the children... Oh, no, killing you won't bring them back, and it won't sate my anger. I'll see you dead, all right? I'm coming with you. I'll make sure to be there to watch as you burn and die in battle. That'll be my revenge. First of all, she. Second of all, yes. Third of all, hardcore-ass line. I'll make sure to be there and watch as you burn and die in battle. That's pretty good. He's fat! I'm doing M and Egg! You want me to play the guitar? I can't play the guitar! Oh! Enter town. You are 100% correct. You can find a lot more if you go watch old wrestling stuff that has been posted on YouTube. I feel like every time that guy came out, he said something stupid in the best way possible. We've been ordered to report to Colonel Olsen ASAP. Let's head to the military ward. Me and JJ have some business to take care of. You guys knock yourselves out. Fine, I'm sure Colonel Olsen won't miss constant interruptions when you're around. Let's go, Broid. Report, Broid. Was the location suitable? No, all the buildings were gutted out, unusable. You'd have better luck building a base in the nearby swamps. All right. I'll relay that to the brass. You got solid R&Rs, I'll give further orders. Dismissed. You're not impressing anyone, you know. Excuse me? I'm talking about what you told Colonel about Lark Valley, telling him to find some other place to build a base. You thought that would make me feel all better? I just told him what I saw, that's all. Broid! We have to go after Keith and JJ! What? Where'd they go? They're going to attack UCS supply convoy north of Lark Valley. I tried to stop. They just said, I don't need the squad, hold up. You know how they are. Those greedy bastards. Get ready to move out. I'm going with you. I kind of like them just doing what they want. That's pretty great. That's a lot of extra little sauce on the party. We're not all getting along 24/7. They want some extra cash in their pockets. I can dig it. Let's look at Tommy over here. We kind of killed the last mission. I don't know if I really like. Well, knock on table. Let's not say things that we can't take back. Go on to the next mission, die immediately. I'm not saying it! Death is lurking in every corner. Death approaches. Look at these! These are cool as hell! Look at these little skis! Okay, hold on. We're putting the skis on. Yes. Yes. I love it. Actually, I screwed up. I should have bought this backpack because I need to put weapons. The same weapons that everybody else gets. The same exact ones. What do you have in your right hand? $79. I'd have to go 4 to 6 if I want to keep you at that. You're already at 78. But I don't know what gun you have. Wish it was a little easier to see. I guess you just have the weak little shooters, right? That seems like that's what's going on. Because even this, well, that's a Tonfa, but that's an upgrade. So 1x12. So you just have a little baby rifle. We're gonna level you up. We're gonna get you something that you can use. Let's give you the Hexafire RG. And since you're already in the 80s when it comes to weight, I mean, let's put a shield on you, right? Yeah, we'll put a shield on you. That'll work. Paint. I don't know, what's a color we haven't used yet? Maybe use gray. I think use gray. And we'll think about a name for both of these units as we progress. I got some ideas, but we'll wait. Come back soon here. Set up. I did use just a couple of repair kits. I think actually like literally a couple. Also, I keep trying to L and R through this, but I can't. I actually have to manually go through and put items on people like this. Yep, knew I put a repair on you. Puppy. You can have a smoke. Kong, you're still good. Oops. And then I bet you, yep, I was gonna say, I bet you don't have anything. It's a freak of nature. You ever wrestled Malcolm in the... You think okay, I read that as, do you think he ever wrestled Malcolm in the Middle? That's not what you said at all. I think so. It was on TV. They traveled a lot. They had to have watched TV at least once. I don't know if Scott Steiner ever wrestled Walter White, but I wonder how that would go. Let's check out the bar real quick. Sometimes things happen in the bar. Sounds like both the UCS and OCU are buying more Scott-made Wanzers recently, and are they that good? Garuna. Gregorio's an arena beast, even tougher in person, you know. Zet. Freedom at last. They had a Mail River that runs the east here. Used to be OCU, UCS border before the war, which means you're finally take back what's ours. And then Kira, huh? Freedom's gone downhill since occupation. Everyone and their dogs spend their time in cash in the arena. Heisenberg. You're right. You're right. I don't know why I thought that could go in any other direction. Also, we're schmoovin'. Next mission! Next mission! Can't believe you guys ran off without me. Come on. As much as I, Badger, like it, in-game, we're a team! Molly was right. She didn't say anything about Vonzers, though. This may be rough. I should hit the trucks and get the hell out. Keith, JJ, stand down. Royd, stop what you're doing. What do we do? What choice do we have? We stand down. Over here. There are OCU troops over here. Molly, you old hag, you're selling us out. Okay, remember I said discontent in the ranks? Well, we got another traitor. I kinda love it. It's pretty great. I forgot to upgrade Sean's missiles. once again. Sean, please remind me to not do that next time. God, I mean, Puppy's pretty much essential now, right? And the characters that have abilities also feel essential. Scott Steiner would get in there, he'd fix everything. I'm sorry, Sean, because I didn't upgrade, I gotta leave you behind. I'll bring you to the next battle. Molly's kind of doing whatever Molly wants to do, huh? You can get a mod, play Scott Steiner's entrance music. He is the big bad booty daddy. He's doing all of us an egg. I'm not trying to choose favorites. Kong's not named after anybody in the chat, so Kong probably doesn't stick around unless ZX wants to be moved into Kong. Okay. Sure. I'll think about it. I think I'm going to have to cover Molly because I still don't trust Molly's going to be able to get anything actually done over there. I don't want to push forward too much. We could send Kong in on the side. Send Donkey over there. I mean, that's the lost tapes, right? We're talking about the Donkey Kong Game Boy version all over again. Pee-wee. This is not a Pee-wee map. Pee-wee's gonna be stuck driving around in a circle. Hold, actually, I can't go down here because there's trees, and I can't go. Wow, look at that. So I'd have to go here if I want to go up there. All right, they're taking Pee-wee away from me. He's too powerful for one man. I'm just letting you soldiers do what you're best at, killing each other. Such drama. I'm here for it, though. I was pretty sure they were gonna attack ZX, but we're not there. Also, Reaction's gonna cover Molly over there, so we should be golden. I mean, it's been consistent. It's been very consistent. You got a lot of HP too. All right, let's get in there. Actually, we can form a little corner here, and then they won't be able to pass through the trees. So we'll send Toad in. Just like it's like that Advanced Wars map all over again. Jesus! Don't do that! I mean, good level up. Oh boy! This is a skill day! Adds extra attack to burst weapons, attacks again with a different weapon. Aim at selected Bonzer parts. Can I only take one? Can I really only take one? Which is better? You know what? We'll take Switch, because people have knocked me on my ass with Switch. Skip! Yeah, you're right. You're right. Skip was obviously the play. It's pretty good. We're gonna have to go in there and give a second weapon to Toad, so Toad can actually take advantage of that. Let's get Kate in there. Punch him. Good job. We can cover this side and not get surrounded with Classy. want to take out the missiler. This won't take out the missiler, but it'll do some damage. I mean, I was half right. And then reaction needs to schmoove. All of those abilities seemed really good. You know, I think I'm going to take advantage of Puppy's ability. Go for the body. No! Come on! I talked you up so much. You're going to be so essential. You're going to do all these things. And this is how you treat me? Punch him. Man, making me feel like I should have picked the aim for particular body parts ability. Alright, actually no weapons on that guy is perfect. So now I can just shoot this guy. Nice work, Mechs. Nice work. Oh, I didn't cover this way. I feel like a damned fool. I can next turn. We'll just throw a guard in. How do I get the ability to name calling Phil? Why? How do I get the ability to combine 5 mechanics with mechs into an Ultra Mech? That's in Super Robot Wars. I was originally going to play Super Robot Wars OG before I picked up Front Mission for the next game on stream, and there are 3 characters that can combine to a Super Mech. Charge the battle every fight and let him die. What is it? Leomon and Digimon dies in every season. Oh, Molly, you're under attack? That's crazy. You kind of ran at the enemies. Molly's under fire. What do we do? I'm going in. Cover me. I'm already going in. Droid? I'm already here. I've been here the whole time. Also, I gave Molly a crazy-ass tank. She's fine. Also, leave Toad alone. Alright, I'm making a note while this combat happens. And my note is good old 2 weapons Toad. And new missiles Sean. That is written down now. I got it. It's recorded. Move in here. Create another little funnel where multiple enemies can't charge in. You got it. Alright. Put him out of combat. Repair the body so we don't just get sniped off the board. Cover 2 enemies, huh? We can't quite send Kong in yet. We can get some distance with this missile, though. Let's do that. Yeah, you know, that's about right. Graves? Pretty good. Alright. What are we gonna do next? I still feel like Puppy could target the body and maybe drop that guy. Maybe. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. Come on, puppy. Friend? Friend, why? Why are you doing this? Why are you like this? Thanks, Zeeks. Wow, hold on. Toad's got 444 almost across the board. That's crazy. What does it mean? Pee-wee! Actually, Pee-wee, you can't even go that way. Why can't you go that way? Alright, Pee-wee, you can go down there next turn. Like I said, they took him away from me. They knew he was too powerful. Good shot, Laz. We got our little choke point. Over here, our double choke point. We got Classy blocking the other side. I was gonna say out loud, and you know how well this goes whenever you say things out loud, right? But the difficulty feels like it's finally evening out a little bit because I'm getting a better handle on everything, both in-game and learning knowledge out of the game. However, that's the kind of sentence that makes everything fall apart. Punch him! Alright, Classy, come on. Alright, nice. Good, 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 good. We are still kind of playing this game, huh? Alright, we'll go this way. We'll just have Toad finish him off. Pee-wee's still going to do Pee-wee things. We're just going to send Pee-wee into the back line. Pee-wee can start fucking things up back there for us. Whoa! Nice! There's only so many emotions that missiles can bring out. It's either that was the best missile ever or what just happened. There is no in between. Also, you have a few more left. Can you hit them? Hit the body, please. Thank you, puppy. Nice level. Good job. Proud of you. I feel like I wish I could swap spaces with the two of them. I guess this is fine. Yeah, I was gonna say if this doesn't kill, we can throw Kong in there, and then Kong can be Punch Man. Punch Man gonna punch. Alright. Stun on times like that isn't really the best, but it's not bad. I'm going to take the shot back here, so I can't get counterattacked. And who's got decent health? Are you actually the only character that hasn't moved this turn, Mechs? It looks like you are. You don't really have to move in there. You could just also fire missiles over the trees. Okay. You're fine. We'll send Kate in there next. Punch him. Don't. Okay, don't die. Don't die is correct. Thank you, Kate. I appreciate it. Alright, so Paul still has a turn. So from here, we just keep the missiles up. I got no reason to change the strat. Again, keep out of range. They can't do anything to punish me. Although he's kind of sitting on about half health, so he could get punished. I'm also not sure why, like, the enemies will lose an arm and then they'll just retreat halfway across the map like that. Also, Molly, you're just fine. I'm not even fully sure you needed any sort of support. Well, it would have been like 1 against 2 and then 1 against 3. And also, the prophecy almost came to pass! Classy! Alright, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? This is looking like a job for Puppy to clean up. I wish... I mean, I can. I do have ranged. I can still fight. Do we want to... What do you got left on you? No shots? No shots. Puppy's got 2 shots. Zinx has got 1. Okay, we still have missiles on Kate. So, let's go for the missiles. Let's see if we get a body shot. If we do, we can have Puppy clean up. Yep, actually, it's looking like we might be able to do that. We would have to have moved someone. We can move ZX, the real threat. You can go drive in their face and punch them. I mean, yeah, that's half the health, right? We'll win that every time. And another level. Look at you, though. You're so evenly, like, spread across the board with what you're focused on. I feel like I made a mistake. Oh, we can't even get into range because Kate's in the spot! Alright, that's my bad. I should have checked ranges first. Alright, I need some support. Unfortunately, it's not going to be from you. You're going to have to heal. And then I guess you guys are going to have to continue to work on what you're doing up here. Congratulations. Nice job. We'll start pivoting around because we're going to have to go down this stretch to get to the enemies. We got Pee-wee here. Pee-wee's going to intercept this enemy. Cut them off from going over there. And then Broid can move forward. Ghost can move forward. Mechs can move forward. We're not going to be able to do Punch Man things, but Reaction's got another missile. We just need Molly to move, otherwise Molly really is going to have to one-on-one that guy. Alright, turn pass. What you got for me? So I got 3 guys out there kind of hanging around. 1v1, 1v1! Just pick a top tier. I was looking, Marvel Tokon comes out in August, and I was thinking about playing some of that on stream as well because of all the fighting games I used to play, but I'm washed. I'm super washed when it comes to fighting games. Last one I took, like, somewhat seriously was Tekken 7. And I only got up to, like, yellow ranks. I never made it to master or anything like that. I've always been the, like, remember the time? Don't tell that story. Oh, okay, wait, you can tell that story. You can tell this story. I was like, don't tell that other story I thought you were thinking about telling. Go on. And thought he was all good because he worked there. Yeah. Uh-huh. I do remember the time. I remember something similar happened with me. This was years ago. This was like, I'm not gonna say. This was a many number of years ago, everyone, that somebody was playing Samurai Showdown and they beat their opponent and they were talking a lot of shit And then I walked up, and I was like, hey, I'll play you. And then I beat him, and he immediately went into, oh, well, the button on this side actually doesn't work, and, oh, my mom's sick, and my dog's got a broken leg. And I was just like, oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll play you again in the future, bud. And, of course, we never, ever, ever, ever played again. I also remember going to an internet cafe and getting completely destroyed by people in Third Strike, but having some of the most fun playing fighting games that I've ever had. I loved Third Strike. I was down to play Third Strike whenever. Whether I was winning or losing, I was having a good time. He's cheating! He's cheating at PlayStation! I think I still have your copy of CVS too, Zeeks. Also, this is a front mission playthrough, so hit him with the machine gun! You did it! You hit him with the machine gun! Alright, Pee-wee. You can finally make your first move of the battle. Get him! Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, you leveled up. Thank you. Thank you, Pee-wee. Alright. Counterattack. Let's do it. Ugh. We got the arm. He's got no weapons on him anymore. Level 17. Man, Toad, I kind of designed to just like press forward. And Toad's just been excelling at that. Getting in there. Combat extraordinaire. I'm going to wrap it back around, but I am really excited for Tokan. I think that's going to be great. I'm actually not even sure I'm saying the name correctly. I need to be careful, though, because I've heard from multiple people that it is not Marvel vs. Capcom 4. I mean, I always knew it wasn't Marvel vs. Capcom 4. That's Dragon Ball FighterZ, ZX. That already exists. But anyway, it's obviously not Marvel vs. Capcom 4, but a part of me was hoping. Apparently it plays much different. Still, nonetheless, I'm going to give it a shot. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Is it going to be something I stick with for a long time? I have no idea. But every now and then I get that fighting game itch. And also, finally, we can go in there and we can have reactions start taking shots close range. Oh, damn. You saw that lean? Hey! Cut that out! I'm supposed to hit you! I mean, I'll take the level, but I'm hitting you! Puppy's still kind of just hanging out, huh? We're still kind of just doing that? I think I'll save... I think I have one more missile, right? Oh, I have no more missile. Or I'm not in range to use missile, so... We'll just hit the body. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Move Kong down here. Get an attack out. And just push forward. Let's see if we can take out the body shots. There you go, Toad. I can always count on you. I mean, they wanted to go do this mission alone. Am I sure they even needed me? They might have had this one. ZX and Toad might have actually been the dream team. I could have been R&R and all over the place. We're not done yet, though. We're looking at enemy Pee-wees. They're there. Oh my god. Classy. Come on. Pick your arm up off the ground. Throw it at the enemy. We got an enemy truck down there. Ooh, okay. Let's start pushing Broid forward. Let's get Ghost out there. Do I need to use any sort of item? I should be good. Okay, we got another Pee-wee down there. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Oh, 1 health? Okay. That's fine. It still works. It's just hanging on by a couple of cables. So satisfying. Good punch. What the hell are you gonna do, Classy? You and Sean need missile upgrades. Kind of lagging a little bit behind where the rest of the squad is. Also, elevation was off, I guess. I was looking to get into an attack menu. That never happened. And I got 2 more missiles. We can hit him with this. We can save those missiles. Save them for crucial body blows that need to happen. And Pee-wee can start going that way. Kong can go into there. That's fantastic. More people need more fist weapons. We could get the jump on him, but I don't think it's necessary. We'll just try to take these trucks out. Do I need to heal anything? Not really. Alright, fast turn. Up, they keep going for you, Zix. The threat's real. The threat's real. I mean, you're hitting some real good punches. I'm crossing my fingers. Nobody else has a beat on you, right? I should be able to just heal the body next turn, right? We'll see. It looks like it. It looks like I'm clear. Oh man, we're just trading 1 HP. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's actually bring... You know, this will be the second time I redo that, but let's actually bring you here, because you're still... you know? That's actually probably the job for Puppy. So we saved this, so let's go for the body. Yes. 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 Also, I'm chasing you down. Where do you think you're going? I'm not done punching you. You can shoot me all you want. You're gonna get punched. We're just rapid firing Kong into the stratosphere when it comes to XP. And we're also getting to the point where we need to maybe start buying better healing items because our HP bars are getting a little heavy. Pee-wee has had nothing to do. I guess if you can't win without Pee-wee, you don't deserve to use Pee-wee at all. From behind the crate! He couldn't see me! I was hidden! I was hidden. Oh, get in there, Ghost. Actually, you probably will draw a little bit of aggro. Well, at least the enemies will come up. We won't be here all day watching them watch us. Mechs is in a repair zone. Kate can finish this guy off while being in a good position to move in the middle. Classy's doing whatever Classy's doing. Is that what Classy's? That's what Classy's doing. All right. We still just chasing this missiler around? This game of cat and mouse ends here. Varmint. I didn't change Cowboy's legs because I still liked the cowboy boots visual. So the legs are actually a little on the weaker side, but they still got those shoes on. Look at that, that was cool. Just like duck down. I love these animations. Ugh. Boots with the spurs. With the spurs. It's the second time in 2 episodes we did that. We need to stop. Ooh, pretty good. Pretty good, actually. Yeah. All right. What you got? Nothing? That sounds about right. What you got? Going around, get him. This thing's got 6 health, huh? Yeah, why not? Blow it off the board. Make sure I don't have to worry about it in the future. That guy's still stunned, huh? How long does that last? Is he only stunned in melee? I'm gonna have to do more reading, friends. Also, Classy is out of missiles. So, that's how that goes. Puppy still has, what, 1 shot? We can wait on the missile. That worked. That'll open up the doors a lot. I have Kong go towards this way. More punches. More kills. I wonder if, because he had stun on him from the last turn, if he wasn't going to be able to counterattack, if he would have been still alive. I'm curious. I wonder how that works. Also, I think we're looking at, what, 2 enemies now? Molly's still hanging out in the corner. Yep, keep the guard up. I need to put Laz actually a little bit more on the front line, because I think I'm playing like I'm afraid to lose him, because he's the king piece here, but I'm also not getting him into these skirmishes, so he's not getting as much experience as I would want him to. He needs to fight. Also, this is exactly where the last missile should go, right in the body. There it is. There it is. MVP. MVP. I need to name more units with the letter P, because Pee-wee and Puppy are perfect. About to make a PZX out here. Just put a P in front of everyone. P-Laz. Plaz. P-Megs. Peaks. Peaks. Pashawn. We got this. There's no way this is falling apart at this point. Again, I know old games like to do phase 2s, so I'm kind of waiting for it to happen. I feel like this is the deep foreshadowing for when it happens 10 missions from now. I can be like, I called it! I knew there would be a phase 2! But these missions still aren't short, because we still have to chunk through a lot of enemy HP. No matter how well we're doing, these enemies still have hundreds of health on their health bar. Also, you can stay over there, Molly. Pamali. Perfectly fine. I don't think Toad needs to be in the fight, though. Toad is by far our highest level unit. Somebody else should start picking up kills. This might be a ZX fight. This might actually be a Broid fight. Well, once again, if I trip now and Broid manages to explode, this whole mission would fall apart. What? PM Ollie? Pamali? Yeah. Pamegs? Be very careful. I was thinking in my head, trying to make sure I didn't say something I shouldn't have said when I put a P in front of anything, but I can't think of anything that could have been said. I still did it all in my head first. I once at nighttime, I got decently drunk, and I went to an all-night breakfast place, and I ordered 12 eggs, and the waitress was like, "How do you want them?" And I said, "Hard-boiled." And I ate about 8 of those eggs before I realized what a dumb plan I came up with. That was one of the stupidest things I've done when it comes to what sort of food I would eat. I've done stupider things outside of food. So that's why I had to get ahead of that one. Also, he's done. Guide! It makes me smile every time. Everyone's getting it. We're all leveling up. You get a guide. You get a guide. Used to eat 6 hard-boiled eggs via steamer for lunch. Chopped the hot sauce and Tony's on them, and was going to the gym every day. I used to, when I was doing boxing, I used to eat a lot of chicken breasts, a lot of walnuts, drank a lot of protein shakes, and eat some eggs. But mostly, it was a lot of chicken breasts. A lot. Damn. Thanks. You know, I should have known. Nice work, Mechs. The walnuts in Plants vs. Zombies. If I could be like them, then I'm alright. Well, that was something. Why'd you help me, Broid, after all I've said? Why wouldn't I? We can't let her come with us. She's a liability. Yeah, who knows what'll set us up again. We can't take her. Not anymore. What? I still haven't forgiven you, Broid, but I give you my word, I'll never betray you to the UCS again, so let me come with you. That's all it took. Do what you want. Great. Thanks, Captain. You're really looking out for us all, huh? Alright. Taking easy, almost $6,000. Every game we play on stream is going to end with the friends we made along the way. That's just video games, everybody. That's just how it is. Also, let's do the things I talked about doing before I forget to do them again. And it'll be a constant cycle of me forgetting to do these damn things. What was it again? I'm actually only half joking. Sean needs new missile launchers. Yes. Round 1. New missile launchers for Sean. Got it. Good job. We finally did that. Also, thank you. Again, I was half joking. Also, I was thinking, can we get back under 80? We can if we give him the skis. Actually, we can if we just upgrade the backpack. Alright, that's the move. Good job. We did it. You did it, Sean. And Classy needs better missiles as well. Unless I'm not going to use Classy. I may not use Classy. Because... yeah, you are now good, Sean. I fixed you up. You are fine. You are happy. Classy I might bench. Because I have a couple of units that are doing the stay away fire missiles, like Sean and like Puppy. And if you look, Classy's kind of, well, Classy's got, no, I was going to say Classy has the highest level in long, but doesn't even have that. Classy's got pretty decent dodge, though. Pretty decent dodge is pretty decent, they say. I wonder. But Puppy's staying in. Puppy's got guide. That's sticking. That's sticking on the group. We're gonna name Kong GB Donkey. The legend will continue with GB Donkey. And we're gonna name Molly's mech after my good friend Whimsic. Whimsic has told me that she lurks in the chat sometimes and doesn't speak, so she will get a mech. What did I grab from that? Did I grab anything cool? Alright, do it up. Keep yourself going. I don't know what that means, but do it. Keep yourself going. Alright? You listen to me. Get some extra money. Get some extra money. Get some chaff. Maybe pick up a couple more of these. Maybe pick up a couple more of these. I don't think we're quite in the territory where we need to look at repair L's. Going back to setup. I'm just going to make sure that everybody's items are full before I press on. You can have a repair M. Your HP is kind of there. You can also have a repair M. You keep the repair essence. Classy has the chaffs, but if I'm not going to use Classy, somebody else needs the chaffs. Who's going to bring the chaffs, though? GB Donkey can have some chaffs. Any day now? Does this actually not work? Wait. Okay, it worked, but it didn't. Did you see that? You saw that, right? Hold on. If I go out of here, there should be a smoke and a chaff. Look at that's weird. Why did it do that? Why'd the menu do that? Alright. Yeah, all of our punch people can have chaff, so if they're not in range to do anything to the enemies, they can at least support the friends. Which they also want to be the ones that are supported, so it's gonna be an interesting game. I know I just double saved, but we're just making sure. Let's go to the bar. Anybody in here? Anybody new to talk to? No? I think I already talked to Kira. Yep. Military ward? I want to ask where your people have been. Now listen up. Here's the next mission. You are to seek and destroy all enemy patrols along the Mail River. Once you secure the area, the army will move to liberate the nearby settlements. Oh, the army boys too afraid to get mud and guts in their shiny answers? Why are we always doing their dirty work, huh? That's because you're mercs. You and everyone else in this room are expendable. You don't watch your mouth. I can see that you're expended first, Keith. Nag, yo. Now that we made that clear, get the hell out and do what you're being paid to do. Dismissed! Here's the mission intel. Look at these guys. They got short and they got dodge. Alright, so they're going to get up and they're just going to fire a bunch of machine guns. Ace pilot is... Oh, look at that. Okay. So I'm level 18 with JJ. Their highest is level 12. Normal units 12, boss units 2, supply trucks 1. He said Olsen twin? Alright. Do we spend any time in the arena? Is that something we're going to do? I kind of can look at just a quick overview of everything that we got going on. It was a little sad when I got offered 3 skills and I had to pick something. And also, going in here reminded me that I did not give Toad a second weapon. So let me do that before moving on. Skip the arena? I'm going to skip the arena. Or a second gun, at least. Skip the skills? I couldn't believe that you would say that, so I didn't think that you were saying that at all. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's not happening. We gotta cut a little bit of weight on Toad, though. Just a little bit. I mean, this is just a strict upgrade. Does that mean that we could finally buy a missile launcher? It does mean that. It would be on the weaker side. Is that worth it? Alright. I see the words that you're using in chat. I noticed them. They're coming across. Let's pick up a missile launcher, finally, for Toad. Awesome. That works. Alright, we'll throw one more save up, so we don't have to go through all that. And we'll do one more mission. Let's get it. Or depending on how short this one goes, maybe 2 more missions. Look at those big guys. They're like weird, like hover boots on. I want weird hover boots. That's a lot of hostiles. Of course, if we get across, we'll be standing on UCS soil. The morale will take a big hit, I see. It also means the OCU has to get through at any cost if they want to win. This place, The intruders are retreating, Captain. It looks like we're the only ones left again. For once, you're wrong, sir. The new recruit's still standing. Is that Karen? Is Lieutenant, report it is Karen. I've taken heavy damage, but I'll make it back. Captain, should we call for an emergency evac? Ow. Your vital signs are low. Are you hurt? It's nothing, sir. Please fall back before reinforcements arrive. Lieutenant, eject your pilot pad. We'll carry you home. No, sir. We can't waste an arrow answers. I'll be fine. That's an order. You take precedence over a piece of hardware. Sir, no need to shout. I've seen too many of my people die. I'm not taking any chances anymore. Monsters are easy to replace. Pilots aren't. Karen! Captain, I'll comply, sir. You know, the more we learn about the whole tragedy of Karen, every time we see Karen, she's getting hurt or is hurt. Hospital explosion, messed up Vonser, dying in the beginning of the game, in theory. Great. Bad luck streak all the way, huh? We protected this border together. How ironic it is that I'm the one to breach it. What did Kojima mean by this? I also can't go every episode saying Metal Gear, but, you know, the anticipation, the temptation is there. They've got floaters. Don't stand around on the river. They'll catch up to you fast. All right, those what those things are. They're floaters. All right, we're going to leave Classy behind. All right. Let's see. So we got to cross the river, but if we want, we can take the bridge. This is the commander. This is the melee beast, or the short beast. So yeah, double machine guns. So every time what happens when that happens, when I look at enemies and then it goes back to my team, it's because I'm hitting back, thinking I have to hit back to close the screen. I actually have to just hit the button again. So that's my bad every time. We got a Pee-wee. Oh, these guys got missiles, so they catch me in the water. They're not affected by the water, and then they just shoot me with missiles. And there's a lot of them. So, I mean, I simply want to take the bridge, right? We just funnel them to the bridge? Is that the best strategy? You're not afraid? Do you want to go in? You want to go in the water? I mean, I could cross the river, but it just seems foolish. I have enough long range. You want to go in the water, ZX? I can put you in there. You want me to throw the ball? I have enough guys with missiles that if we fight on the bridge, I should be able to handle them. And if we go towards the bridge, maybe the floaters come across the river, and then I can turn around and intercept them. That's what I'm thinking. Now, what will actually happen? They called them the floaters. I'm using the words that were in the video game. These guys look right out of 40K. What is it, AdMech? Like the little AdMech space-looking guys? And the old diver outfits? Oh yeah, they're skating. Okay, never mind. He was skating. Oh, he's skating too. Adeptus Mechanicus. What did I call him? Did I call him that? I probably called him something dumb. I said AdMech, didn't I? You can tell me if I'm wrong. Yes, awesome. Cool. I thought I called him like the poop of the scoops or something, and you're like, they're Adeptus Mechanicus. Also, about those missiles that I brought. Okay, at least one of them hit. Although that would have been perfect if that one missed too. I don't even know if I would have been mad. You got 10k points of AdMech. Don't you also have like 30,000 Tyranids? I wasn't aware you had AdMech. I thought you just had Tyranids. The other guys live on Mars, special technology, cybernetics, the machine spirit. Yeah, they all think that they could be one with the machine. I mean, on the one hand, if I could be more part robot, I would probably take it. Being able to live forever. I've thought about that quite often. Maybe that's why I'm playing video games on the internet, so there's like an archive. Look, Badger was here! Badger played Front Mission! Don't you remember? Here lies Badger. He built the robots. 10k of Tau? I definitely didn't know about the Tau. The Omnissiah? That sounds about right. I tried reading one of the novels. I tried reading Gaunt's Ghost, and I just couldn't really get pulled super far into it. I did give it an honest try, though. Are they still, like, supported in fantasy? If I got into fantasy, I would play the Seraphon. I would play the Lizard People all day. But tabletop games and me are kind of... We're in a little bit of a no-contact period at the moment. They pissed me off, so I blocked their number. Don't kill Kate. Oh my god! Oh man. Oh man, 1 health? Okay. We're just gonna back out of combat because we need to recover. That was super close. That couldn't have gotten closer. Me get him with some long-range weapons. I almost just got splatted. I think, again, as always, I kind of just want to keep a little distance, right? Just to establish, like, offense right out of the gate. Also, this guy's almost done. I can have Puppy just target that arm, and then it'll be over. It doesn't even have to be Puppy. Well, let's attack the guy in front of us. Okay! I didn't think that would happen! Good shot. You've done it. Toad continues to clean up literally everything on the board. We just need the arm, so we'll put rockets into this target. Jesus. The frog wants to eat. I'm worried because the frog is like my highest level character right now. I feel like, well, I don't know. I could put the whole army on Toad's back. Feed him. I'm a little worried to push Broyd forward, especially because Broyd would be then the most forward. But if I can get somebody in this spot, I don't have to worry about it. So it actually looks like maybe Yeah, we'll take the spot here, and we'll just punch him. Because we can't lose this interaction. Unless we miss! If we miss, we can lose it! Man. Okay. Well, let me think of a new plan real quick. I was thinking I either bust the arm or I hit the body, and everything's perfect, and then nothing was perfect. Nothing, damn it. Just hit the arm. You got this, Broid. Broid! Alright, puppy? Puppy? No! No! Or at least he's leaving. He left. He's tired. Man. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, I leveled up from getting shot in the face. You're pushing the bridge while Pee-wee on the front line, chaffing for the missiles. I would love to, but Pee-wee's speed is no longer keeping up with the rest of the squad. Everybody's now outpacing Pee-wee. Pee-wee's been, schmooving around down here. You see, like, those 3 spaces? Meanwhile, look at everybody else. Pee-wee would also have to do some sick jumps to get up here. Which I have no doubt Pee-wee could actually pull off. I'm probably gonna have Pee-wee just... Were you the guy that just got chaffed? Is that what happened? You were. Okay, that was my bad. That was my bad. That was my bad. I thought that chaff happened back here, but he put the chaff on him. Okay. No more missiles for you. Also, what am I gonna do about... What am I gonna do about that guy? Who's my guy that can actually get in there? Is it JJ? It's probably Toad. Alright, let's have Kong continue the pressure. That's a lot of pressure. I can't clean that up, though, because of the chaff. I'm gonna have Toad do that. Also, I'm gonna take out the arm, believe it or not, because I did it again! I thought I was using my... Oh, man. Alright. Let's just do the plan. Let's just do the plan. Take him out. Take him out, Toad. Thank you. That worked. Get back into position, Kate. Use another repair so I don't get knocked down. Now the rest of you, get ready to fight this alien-looking dude. I know I did it again, by the way, but I'm just like, hey, let's just fire the missiles. Let's get that target. Maybe I get a lucky hit on the arm. I really can't... Okay, if Puppy's here, there's no target, so everybody would have to be on this spot. So I think I want Puppy here. I don't know where to go, though. We just go for body shots? Sure. That's fine. They might actually do better staying down there, to be completely honest. Although I think ZX can come now that Anime Ghost has moved. Let's see. No, still can't? Alright, I think I'm going to have them fight the enemies coming in on the river. Yeah, okay, so Broid and Puppy might be able to clean that guy up. Man, they're just gonna chill, huh? We're just doing that? Okay. I thought the enemy was gonna shoot me, but the enemy decided to just leave. Sure. Whatever you say, buddy. Right in the body. Okay. Let's bring Kong in the fray. I'm a little worried that like enemies can hit him from the water, but he can be a distraction. I could be okay with that. Okay, hey, that's working. Alright, Pee-wee. See if you can pull more enemies in. I'm relying on you. Hit the body. Come on, Laz. Laz! Hit the body! That's the legs! We're at full. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Got a lot of short experience, but we don't have any actual skills yet. Starting the fight over on the water side. Get him! One missile left! We've hit everywhere all at once. There's a lot of people to be up here on this bridge. Also, I'm thinking now that I should have used like my entire arsenal of missiles out on this bridge. I mean, on the one hand, I did a lot of damage. But we got a lot more enemies to deal with down there. Oh, hey, actually, if they come onto the bridge, that's kind of perfect. Yep, yep. That looks right. Punch him. Good punch. Nice work. Ooh, ooh. Grants first strike during battle. Strikes target twice with melee attacks. I want double. I want double damage. Well, they're both good, right? Because if I'm first, then if the enemy shoots me, I punch them before they shoot me, but I'd have to kill. So the only way to kill is if they have a low... we'll go for double, because double could probably also work on counterattack. It's just more damage, right? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm gonna use a repair, though. I'm still chasing this guy down. Nice, we got him. Nice work, Mew. That's one down, and a bunch more to go. Start sending everybody across the bridge. Body. Sure. chunk him a little bit. Not worried about this guy because this guy doesn't have any arms, but also he's the only target here. We get more experience, so we'll take him down. We salvaged a part, it looked like, but I pressed the button too fast to actually know what the hell I was supposed to be reading. My bad. Oh, we have mines. We could actually use the mines on the bridge. Okay. Alright. Now it's coming together. Let's keep fighting. We'll have Pee-wee charge in next turn. We'll have ZX probably heal, because I bet ZX is going to take a missile to the face. I think Toad also has a mine. I think Sean has more missiles. Sean do have more missiles. Oh, never mind. This is the bazooka. Okay. Alright. Kate's in here. Punch him! This guy is staying alive forever. Do you have range on the ground? You don't. I guess elevation is playing a big key component on that. Hit the body. I need to figure out all this accuracy stuff. Also, I can't wait to use all these mines on this bridge. I'm actually very excited. Especially because the enemies are actually coming this way. I don't think they're going to blow up the bridge, although if we fall into the water, that would be really funny. I think this is where I use my my chaffs, though. I'm going to have Mechs go forward, put a mine down at her feet, put a chaff on her, and then I need to remember who's got the chaffs. So you do, and I think Gregorio does too? Yes. Yes. I think they just do damage to the one spot that the enemy's on. I actually think Hans has it too, right? Hans has a chaff? Okay. So Mechs is going to come up. Mechs is going to drop the mine. Hans can support like that. Does Ryuji have a chaff? No. Does JJ? JJ has a mine. So I know Sean does. Does Molly? Molly has a smoke. Okay. JJ's gonna come up. Put a mine down. Sean's gonna come up. Use a chaff on JJ. There's a lot of missiles across this other side of the bridge. This is a lot of work for something that will probably do more damage if we actually attack the enemies. Use a chaff on Mechs. Guide? Chaff those legs. How'd you miss? Well, that's not good. Alright, bye-bye, Mechs! Bye-bye, Mechs! The fact that items can miss is ridiculous. You're right. I did miss. I shouldn't have shot the legs. Ugh, I don't like that. I think Mechs is probably dead. At least Pee-wee can start scuffling. First combat of Pee-wee of the map. Yeah, Broid's kind of just sitting in the back. Broid had the opportunity to attack and I totally whiffed. Get a little bit in the water. We're chunking. We gotta finish this target off. I was almost about to leave him behind, to be honest. Alright. I think it's just gonna be up to reaction. That was some wild ass shooting, but the gun dropped. We got the arm. We got the arm. Goodbye, Mechs. Ugh. This is gonna be a bad turn for you. Ah, actually, they're gonna hit Kong. I'm okay with that. That's fine. That makes my chaff kind of useless, but that's the way of the game. Alright, yep. Pee-wee's gonna go down there and take them all out. Why are you going that way? You trying to separate my squad after I separated your squad? Alright. Also, Mechs was completely fine. We do need to fall back if we want to take advantage of those mines. And it's probably time to just throw some kind of heal. River Team's going to continue to do what the River Team's doing. These two people are going to take out this one people as possible. Line up, step on my landmines. Even if I have to fall back all the way, I will use these landmines, damn it. Have Sean get in there. Sean's probably not who I want on the front line, but that's alright. I need to think about... So let's fall back with Kong, and let's repair just a little bit so we don't just lose both of our arms. And let's fall back with... let's see. I want somebody in position to put a chaff on Molly. So, who has that ability? I don't know. It would have been Kong over there. That probably was the actual target to do it with. Okay. Reaction has it. So, reactions. Going to use the chaff on Molly. Got it. Nice XP. Very good, very good. Ghost is going to back up. Puppy's going to back up. Puppy's going to fire into the front line. I mean, we'll go for the body. That's what I thought might happen. Molly will come up. Pee-wee's going to continue to Pee-wee. And then Laz can get in here and try to do some work as well. Man, it's never getting old. Boom. Yeah, we are out when it comes to missiles. I think pretty much everybody's out except Puppy and Sean. He's retreating. This guy's coming up. All right. I'm still going for the body. All right, successful. Successful body shot. We can't. We can move Sean back. Hit those bazookas from long range. Yep. Yep. I know. Well, I don't. I was gonna say I think JJ has another mine, but none of that is true. Who actually has the mine? Somebody's got a mine. Anybody's got a mine? Game Boy Donkey? No one else has a mine? The first map where I can really leverage them and they're not even in my squad? Ugh. Okay. Because I was thinking we just move back and put another mine, but it's fine. We should probably kill the enemies. That's probably the best move anyway. We got this one on the side. It'll do something. Hit the chest! 84% accuracy means 0% accuracy. Damn, it's really like that, huh? Repair small. The right arm. Turn around. I mean, we're getting a lot of XP for these two guys, and then Zeke can run up and try to punch that guy next turn. I don't know. I don't want to keep falling back. I want to get in the fray. I don't want to just fall back so I can use my goddamn mine, but it looks like that's what I'm doing. Let's aim for the chest. Alright. Nice work, puppy. Nice level, puppy. We can bring Toad in. Yeah, we just need to go. We just need to push and fight the enemies. Maybe one of them will step on that mine next turn. We'll see. We still got bazookas. We still got bazookas. Alright. Next turn we're just pushing across this bridge. No more mine tricks, no more mine tactics. And my little war of attrition I was trying to start, they were going to win. Ugh. Yep, there goes my arm. My gun was on that arm. I need that to shoot things. Didn't even move onto the mine. Alright, it's over. Come here. We're going in. No, activate switch. Come on, the enemy gets it all the time. I picked that ability for you. Why are you doing this to me? Why? I'm going. I'm fighting the enemy. Actually, not with you. I mean somebody with a machine gun. I'm going. I'm fighting the enemy. Tear him up! I got those hover boots off of them. Also, again, we're picking up a lot of XP. I really can't be mad. We're kind of farming these guys a little bit. Alright. Original plan. Punch him. Punch him? Sure. I guess you can punch him again next turn. Uh-oh. I guess you're going to have to punch him again next turn. Yeah, just go forward. Get an attack on the side. I'm not sure where I want to go, to be honest. I'll go for the arm, because then I can... Yeah, perfect. I was thinking if it did significant damage, I could machine gun both those arms off, and then I don't have to worry about it. Actually, it looks like... Well, he doesn't have the machine gun, but he can get in there and start fighting this guy. That's why I put all the movement on Kong. Kong can run up on everybody. Ooh, stun! Wake! Why does it always happen that way? Stay stunned just a little bit, friend. Just a little bit. Let's see if Pee-wee can bait those enemies from not being on that bridge. Also, if I end my turn on a mine, do you think I blow up? I mean, I guess not, because the enemies walk on the mine and they explode. I would have activated it by walking over it. That would have sucked. That would have been real jank. To be fair, once we clean this up, we don't have that many more guys down there. There's 5 of them. Also, we're learning that skills don't always activate. In fact, it feels like they almost never activate. And they're chaffing up like crazy, but I ain't got any more missiles. I don't want to just lose Kong. So I'm going to put him in a position to where he can actually do something next turn, and I'm going to make sure that the body is fully healed. And as for this, I said that I wanted a machine gun to go in there, so I think I can stay with Anime Ghost here and just see if I can hit the arms. Alright, done. Don't gotta worry about him. Don't gotta worry about him. Can you hit the body? You can hit the body! That's awesome, because that means that you can come up here and you can use your machine gun. Okay. Well, the plan was... It was a plan. You had the other mine. Aha! There it was, ZX. It was on you. No plan is still a plan. Let's go for the truck. Switch! Yes! Yes! It did work! That was a pretty good damage. I still wish I had some sort of machine gun, some sort of something to get in there. I guess the bazooka's gonna have to do, and we'll just see if it hits the body. Okay. I mean, a machine gun will gun him down next turn. I just don't like him being on the field this turn. It's not my favorite. We'll take the level up in melee combat. We got the whole team across the bridge. It's working. Also, sorry to steal your thunder, ZX, but I need to make sure this guy can't do anything to screw with me next turn. Can Pee-wee learn all these abilities? Ooh, guide. Okay, hit the body. You've done it! Good job, Broid. Oh, okay, that means Maewa could actually move in now. But do I want to? What's the threat range on these guys? He's still got all of his missiles. He's got missiles. I think she could just position better for next turn. I think she could chill this turn. He's got pretty low HP. Also, I was wrong. There are a lot more guys to contend with. But we're contending. We're contending just fine. Nice work, GB Donkey. You're about to have to fight the alien from Aliens. And Alienses. People who know me, I've said that before. We got Alien, we got Aliens, and then we got Alien 3. How come we don't have Alienses? Where are the Alienses at? Let's just create a choke point there. Oh, okay. We can bazooka him. The real friends of the aliens we made along the way. I keep acting like I still have my bazooka arm when I clearly don't have my bazooka arm anymore. These guys are going to be on the board forever. Choke points, more choke points. Take them out, please. Friend! Take him out, please! Nice dodge. Nice taking him out. You did it. You listened. You heard. The video game heard me. I was kind of hoping Molly would have been able to attack that target down there, but I guess not. Pee-wee's across the water. Pee-wee's doing the things. Let's see if Pee-wee can draw some attention. Royd should be able to hit down there. No, still can't, huh? How about right now? Yes. Okay. Let's go for the arm. I thought miss was absolutely the most likely scenario, but I figured if I blew the arm off, that would have been pretty good, or at least if I put it into machine gun range, that would have also been pretty good. Also, we've crossed the bridge. I'm going to put a repair on the body because I feel like a bunch of missiles are coming for ZX. Or they're just going to buff each other over and over again. Ooh. Alright. GB Donkey, come on. I mean, I'm returning fire. Holy crap! Well, there goes my returning fire and my switch ability. Dead in one go, huh? How are we gonna deal with that guy with all of our missiles? We maybe should have saved our missiles for that guy. I guess we're just gonna bazooka him over and over again. Uh-huh. We're in a very bad spot now. This is just gonna elongate the fight. I need to get down there, but I can't. Damn. Alright. Alright. Maybe I should have just ran across the river after all. Yeah, it would just be cycling bodies. I don't think that's the best play. If I move here, can I attack? No. I would have to move where JJ is. Okay, then that means I'm just going to use the bazooka on this guy. And then same deal, right? No, not the same deal? Okay. What about you? Can you stun him? No? Alright. That guy's right out of RoboCop, right? It's taken me way too long to say that, but that's 100% just RoboCop, right? I'd have to tell you if I was a cop. What is it? It's only in movies? Pee-wee, you're taking a little bit too much damage. I really don't want to have to walk back all the way in this bridge, but I can't. I can't get a good spot to fight this guy from here. Oh man. I can't get down this little ledge of elevation. Little elevation here. Alright. That's fine. We're getting there. Frost punch! Okay. Rock'em sock'em robots. Big shoes versus big shoes. Big feet fight. Leave him alone! Leave Pee-wee alone! Alright. Thanks. I feel like I have to guard. Okay. Weren't you taught to respect your elders? So far, I've missed every shot on this guy. Oh, man. What's gonna be the move, friends? Royd's gonna keep staying back here. We can go for the arms. Please! Someone hit! Just hit the guy! Just hit him! You can hit, right? Right? How about you? Can you hit? Yeah, you can hit. Hey, that's pretty good, Sean. Put Molly in here. Lower target accuracy. Okay, we don't even have to be next to him to do that, so let's just do it. Lower your accuracy. Great. So far the items have failed almost every time I've used them. It's the missiles. We're gonna lose Pee-wee at this point. Also, we got no repairs for GB Donkey anymore. There's no way Natalie's getting all the way across that bridge again. I'm just gonna have to play it very close and see if we can get there. I was really hoping for a body shot. Like, really hoping. I did not get it, though. And I have to put somebody in the way of... What do you got on you? You have a grenade launcher. So next turn you should go where Molly is. But what about this turn? Do we just sack Ghost? You want to try to stun the target? Hey, alright! That'll work. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So the next turn, we're going to switch places. We're going to have Molly go up there. And then... Okay. I got it. I wish that would stop happening. Alright, that was actually really good. Honest. And your whole turn got skipped. Okay. So, Molly's gonna tank. I can't use repair on other guys. Go up here. We will repair our left arm so it has more shots to take. Pee-wee's gonna do the thing. We still got 3 guys to take out after this. This is gonna be a grind. Alright. You guys have guide, so just focus the body. Okay. You guys have guide, so just focus the body. Okay. It's trying to take this away from me, guys. It doesn't want me to have it. Alright, this guy's finally down. You don't have guide. But you hit. Love it. Love it. I mean, if these 3 guys are going to stay inactive, then we're fine. Use the shield. Good, he didn't get switch. Okay, we can play this out for a while now. We just need something to change with our accuracy. If our accuracy can actually come into play, we got this. We have enough repairs to just hang out for a little bit. Do I have anything in here? Thank you. I appreciate your pro tip. Brother. You know what? I'm gonna change tactics. Switch is what's killing me, so I'm gonna kill the arm. I think that is the move. And you just fire wherever you want, Sean. I trust. Alright, you can hit those legs. That's all good to me. We'll get ZX up here. Frost punch this guy. Almost die in the process, but this guy's been on the board for way too long. These 3 guys are going to skip their turn. Never mind. It's okay. You can do that all day as long as you don't come here. I'm busy. Also, I might lose ZX after the long journey across the river. But you know what? You're picking experience up on the way out. Ooh, and you got double. And I'm definitely losing you. Goodbye. Valuable distraction. I knew when I brought you up there that could happen. I didn't think it would happen like that, but I definitely thought it could happen. Hit the arm. Broid. If you can't... There's no way I can miss this many times in a row. Okay. Okay. Okay, keep hitting the legs, Sean. You know what? Ghost has a machine gun. Ghost, sack yourself. I need you to take this guy down. Can you do it? Just hit the arm. You just had to hit the arm. That's all you had to do. You just had to follow the damn train. Oh, it's a mess. Watch one badger fight the same enemy 100 hours. Guard. That's fine. As long as you're still in the fight. That's all I care about. Thanks for clearing the space. Go over here. Walk over there if you have to. Listen, you've been watching what's going on. The plan to take the bridge apparently wasn't the smartest because of the choke point. But the amount of misses against this guy has been ridiculous. We finally got that arm off. Alright. Now we're schmoovin'. I'm going for the body. Alright! Sean, you've been reliable. Do what you want. Sean! You know, I'm just farming, friends. I have to guard. Jesus Christ. Broid! Hit the body! Done! Off the board. We did it. Molly. Repair. Pee-wee, do whatever you want. Oh my god. Move out my way. Just move out of my way. Bazooka this man. Good job, Sean. You've made up for your last blunder. You've been actually making the least blunders on the entire squad. I've been making the most. We can finally move this direction! Look at that. The field is open. 3 more enemies. He did, huh? He wanted to make sure... Yeah, the friends of the blunders we made along the friends. Let's finish these 3 last enemies off. I remember when I started this map, I was like, maybe we could do 4 maps if this next one goes super quick. And, yeah. Yeah, maybe. Well, I mean, the start of the night was going really fast. Then we just ran into big hover boots over here. Maybe. Actually, I don't want to bring Pee-wee out into the field. Pee-wee's got super low health. We lost a lot of stuff making our way over here, but I think we can knock these last couple guys out. I got a good feeling. All right. We'll move in next turn. Ooh, I was worried for a second. I still don't have healing items on GB Donkey, so anything could happen. He needs to get in there, though. I mean, he can die, that's fine, but he's gonna do... Actually, we'll have him finish the enemy off. That'll probably be the best move. So, Sean, scoot up. Hit him. Okay. Mechs. Machine gun. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm just gonna sack GB Donkey. I keep wanting to sack GB Donkey, but I'll wait. Let's go for the body. I'm learning to seriously investigate grenade launchers after this map. That's what I'm learning. That's like the nth time that Wake has happened right after stun. I'm starting to think stun isn't really that great. Or it's just a high rolly ability. I mean, I didn't pick it, he came with it. Whatever arm Broyd is using to fire those grenades needs to be upgraded. Because I've hardly hit a single one. Alright. End phase. Goodbye, GB Donkey. Hello, GB Donkey! Maybe stun's better. Maybe he actually, like, misses his turn next turn. Might leave him up just to see. He came with the name Kong. Alright, push forward. Before I push forward... You still have chaffs. Okay, cool. So what I want to do then... Push forward with... Sean. Do some damage. I want to see if this guy skips his next turn, because he's stunned, so I want to leave him alive. But I want to put a chaff on Mechs, so Mechs can go in there and start machine gunning enemies down. Yep. Yep. Not bad, not bad. We can bring Toad back into the fray. When you lose a weapon, switch all of a sudden isn't very good, huh? Alright, aim for the body. That's okay. He's dead next turn. We're not going to worry about it. You're just going to pass. You're going to pass. You're going to pass. Broyd. Aim for the body. It's just... How many 50% am I gonna miss? We talked about the casino earlier. Don't bring me. Keep me far away from there. Well, I mean, they're not, like, really accurate, right? They're 50 to 60%. But, man, they just don't give a shit. Yeah. I've missed a lot of 50% hits. A lot. Also, he did lose his next turn. So... It feels that way in XCOM. It feels like if you don't have 100%, then you're just gonna get destroyed. It really does. I wasn't the biggest XCOM fan. My favorite thing in XCOM was just turning all my friends into mechs, which is what I'm doing here in Front Mission. But don't get me wrong. I am enjoying Front Mission. Regardless of what keeps happening. 60%. They're not even 50. Oh my god! Alright. I've lost 60% hit rates many times over. That's alright. Okay, 58 at least on here. That's not 60. We got there in the end. We just got one more guy. He's beaten down. We're just gonna hit him with the Kong. Kong it up! Thank you. Thank you for confirming. Area secure, sir. More reinforcements are arriving at the front. It's only a matter of time until we secure the neighboring areas. Mission complete. We fought Ed 209s. I checked AI and it says you're not correct. Then I asked if it's sure, and it said you're right. I did make. Yep, that's been my experience all day, every day. Also, I am not moving to the new city. because I don't want a mission to happen. I'm gonna go in here and save, and then I'm gonna move into the new city. Okay, we're good. We're safe. Ooh, that was a long one, huh? Well, we got there in the end. That's 3 missions down. We're the town inside me, etc., etc. The guiltiest of gears. Anyway, that's 3 missions down for the night. Thanks as always for joining me. We did it. We'll be back with more front mission next time. I hope to see you all there. I look forward to continuing to play this game. I look forward to figuring out why my grenade launchers won't hit. There's some investigation to do, but we got a lot of skills this time around. I said we were going to leave the casino with guide, and I feel like most of our misses were through characters with guide, but of course that's how it would go down, and that is just my luck. So thanks as always. See you next time, and have a good one.